Do you need an iPad as an architect? In this video, I will talk about my process and share some apps that I use. Hello everyone, my name is John Imperial and today we're going to talk about how an iPad can help your workflow as an architect. Let's get to the video. As an architect, I know there are a lot of tools that we use on a day-to-day basis, and with technology constantly developing, I'm always trying to find a way to improve my process. And although I know nothing beats pen and paper, I have found a way to integrate an iPad into my process. I have the 10.5-inch iPad Pro, and I love using it because it's super portable. At the beginning of a project, I like using my iPad for researching and developing some ideas. A lot of times I use Pinterest. Say I'm about to work on a modern farmhouse, I go on Pinterest and you can see a bunch of photos to draw inspiration from. And I like to use my iPad for this process because it has a bigger screen than my phone, so I can see details better. Plus, it's so portable that I could be doing this while watching TV or laying in bed. Another thing that I like to use my iPad for is writing notes, and I use a Bridge keyboard for that purpose. What I like about the Bridge keyboard is that it makes the iPad a more versatile tool. You can literally type on your lap, sketch, and use it for presenting. I like to use my Bridge keyboard with either the Evernote or OneNote app. It makes it easier for me to access my notes anytime and anywhere, and I don't have to worry about syncing because it does that for me automatically. Another app that I use is Sketchup Viewer, and I use it mainly for presentations or when I'm on site. And what I love about this app is it gives me the ability to bring my models everywhere I go. And as you can see here, I've used it for my wife and I's wedding venue. And what I did was I brought this iPad on site, and my wife and I just try to figure out which setup we want to use. And here you can see I have the 3D model of the bus I worked on. And as you can see, you can spin around the model. It's a good way to show your clients 3D models, and any pre-created scenes that you have get synced. So you actually have the ability to create scenes on your desktop and show it on your iPad. AutoCAD is another app that's very useful when you're on site. Let's be honest, there's no such thing as a perfect set of drawings. So let's say you're on site or a client is asking about a specific dimension, you can easily get it straight from the AutoCAD app. And what's cool is you also have an annotate tool, so you can take note of anything that needs to be changed when you get back in the office. So if you use AutoCAD for work, make sure you download that app. The next app I believe is one of the best app an architect can use. It's called Trace. You can open your PDF drawings, and as you can see here, I have a floor plan. And essentially it gives you the ability to have a tracing paper digitally. This is an awesome tool when you're discussing some possible floor plan revisions, or maybe some exterior elevation, or when you're conceptualizing. So for example, I want to sketch and I want to put a wall over here, then maybe put a door in the middle, then put that there. So this is a good way to keep track of what you talk to your client about. Anyway, there's a lot of tools in this app. Definitely, if you're an architect, you should check this app out. One of the reasons why I would suggest getting the iPad Pro as an architect is the Apple Pencil. Apple did such a good job of creating this, and I think it just makes the whole experience a lot better. So the Apple Pencil is pretty glossy, so it's a little slippery when you're drawing with it. So what I did was I bought this rubber grip on Amazon, and it's actually pretty good because when you put it on your Apple Pencil, it helps you draw a little better. You have more grip, and it actually doesn't slip out of your hands. So I'll link that down in the description below in case you are looking at getting one. So I mainly use my Apple Pencil for marking up drawings. And when I like to do sketches, I just use the native Notes app. And here you can see I don't do very elaborate sketching on my iPad. I just use it mainly for preliminary concepts or when I'm trying to draw something schematic. I also like to use this when I'm thinking of a detail for a project. So that's pretty much how I use my iPad. I know there are a lot of good apps out there, so please comment down below your favorite app and your favorite accessory. And if you enjoyed this video, please like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and I'll see you guys next time.